I'm gonna draw the heat.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
So AP, how does it feel that you are like you could be replaced by another AP? Wait, we're
All right,
live. My bad.
don't be gay, camp ya. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday night. You know what that means? It's another exciting episode For the Homies podcast. And I'm going to tell you right now, Kreese is probably going to piss me off tonight because he's going to do a shitty take on He-Man, which I'm a fan. He's a fucking tourist. A fan. He don't know the fucking lore. So I'm just throwing that out there right now. And tonight we do have a very special guest, so let's go around the horn. Ebola, vote!
Oh, hello. We're here to talk about, He-Man, obviously, since we watched it last night, and we're talking about video games and a bunch of other stuff. So, AP, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's fun to be back on the main show, so can't wait to get into some of the subjects we have, and there might be some heat thrown this
Might.
Kreese! How you doing?
Doing good. First of all, I didn't even give my opinion yet. For all you know, it could be an Oscar-winning movie and everything. It is Thursday night.
You know I'm fucking with you. I know you're not a fan. You don't know the stuff. It's like it's not going to bother me because there's a certain piece of shit that's part of Midnight Edge that's got my ire, and I'm going to go off on you, motherfucker, tonight. Trust and believe
in fairness
that.
To Kreese, this is from before his time. In fairness to Kreese,
This is
well, it's before my time, and
I watched it.
Well, yeah, that's why it's your fault, AP.
Yeah.
Dang it, AP, you ruined the franchise.
So it's Thursday night. We could have been anywhere, but yeah, you're here with us. Ebola, what's up, man?
I already said my thing.
Oh no, I got thrown off. Like, who's next? It's one of you white guys.
Hey, welcome back to the For the Homies podcast. The last time we had Vagabond on the main show, we were doing the Gamer Awards, and we had Vatlaaw was on the Gamer Awards with us, and we had an absolute moron that was on the show with us that wouldn't shut the fuck up and let everybody fucking talk. Vatlaaw, how you doing?
We're professional
here. All right. For starters, though, we're a couple minutes in, and we have to actually acknowledge something. Not only is today Thursday, it was the first game of the World Cup, and Big Mexico pulled off the win in the first game, 2-0. So we got to shout out Sophie Wren, chronicling mayhem. I'm sure
Mexico.
She's out there celebrating the big win today.
No, hey, Vatlaaw, now watch it in the second round. They'll choke like they always do.
Oh, no, it's group stage. But the point is, it's Mexico playing, so she is just getting absolutely furious with this.
Yeah.
All right, so
in fairness, our group looks super easy, so they should be fine. Maybe.
Well, no, it's not her country. It's not Argentina. It's literally Big Mexico won today.
Yeah.
So
against South Africa.
So we got a lot to talk about tonight. So we're gonna run through this stuff. So we're changing it up a little bit, guys, tonight. So we usually don't start off with our trailers, but we're gonna be doing some trailers. So Ebola, if you want to, go ahead and play the Among Us trailer because that is our favorite game to play on Saturday nights. So let's watch that Among Us trailer.
All right, let me just.
I'm interested in seeing this shit.
Okay. Where? How? Why is that? Why are there so many trailers?
Ebola, vote.
I'm. Okay, found it.
I'm messing, dude. Just get it.
No, I was trying to find the trailer, but there's like 10,000s, and I was trying to find that real one.
They do that now, so they can't be ratioed as easy. Which I'll give it that. It's smart. It's also stupid, but it's smart and it's vile because it doesn't actually indicate what crowd perception of it is.
Yeah.
And it's easier to bot likes on multiple videos than try to bot a ton on the same one.
That is true. Since they changed the algorithm now to where you can't go to like multiple accounts on one IP to do that shit anymore. which I like how YouTube did that.
I think
Ebola. What the hell is your recommended from Saga to Nova? What the fuck have you been watching to get that video? That's one of your targeted ads. Never mind.
wait. Well, give me a second. Actually, this is the freaking episode. What am I doing?
Ebola. Vote.
It's okay. Technical difficulties. Bear in mind. Okay.
It's okay. Remember, Jeremy is a streamer, so you shouldn't be embarrassed.
So
yeah, there is a bar there.
I just have one question then. What are the oranges for?
Boo this man! Boo him!
I literally saw an ad 2 hours ago.
Okay, I'll just pull up the GameSpot trailer.
Never mind. I thought Tomac had already clipped out the stuff for me saying to Sophie. He had already sent me a video.
All right. Okay, here's the trailer.
All right. As of now, that's a hell of a good ratio. I'll say that 116,000 up to 2K down.
No, this is the freaking. I'm trying to find. Okay.
Nishi, find that trailer and send it to Ebola.
Somebody, please. I already found it. It's in private chat. It's in private chat right now.
You know what? I might have to fucking fire Ebola and just fucking hire fucking AP to run this shit on Thursday nights for Christ's sake.
Okay. There was way too many.
You only have one job, man, for every single week, bro.
I mean, AP's here, and we're already past blaming him, man.
Okay. Here we
go. And still, good ratio there. 27,000 up, 636 down.
Emergency meeting.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, have perished. They would have preferred to be alive.
Why are you talking so weird?
Can you let me
but I just don't understand why you're saying that.
The official cause of death: acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie, but 2 makes me look like a bad leader. Now 3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer.
It's no biggie.
Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it rules. Interesting.
If only there was someone smart and capable who could take charge.
Was that Campia?
That was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, wow. Really? We have to kill the imposter.
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
I want to watch this.
Keep an eye out for the killer. Unless it's
you. I want to watch this.
It could be purple.
Like that,
Jeez, we really got to narrow this down.
So I will say this. Nobody else has watched. I have not watched the full show, but has anyone else here? Have you watched it?
I want to watch it. Paramount Plus, but I have Paramount Plus.
I've never seen it. It's on Paramount. They shadow dropped it like a couple hours before the freaking PC game showcase, and I watched the first 2 episodes, and good lord, it was boring.
Oh, okay.
So everybody should just come watch us play on Saturday nights Among Us to be a better entertaining show, right, AP?
Yeah, it's very cringe dialogue. I'm like, you guys are trying to act like you guys are hip and all that, hip with the kids. Good lord, stop it.
But AP, which color dies first?
White. That's usually the color I play as.
Corn Boy's the one that dies first because he's normally the white character in the fucking game when we play on Saturday night.
Not usually.
I mean,
yellow.
No, Corn Boy's usually yellow or something.
Well, here's the thing: they had the perfect horror movie trope to go with. They could have killed the black one first.
That is true. That is true. But the thing is, though, like when we're playing, nobody actually does the black character in Among Us.
Fair warning.
It's usually
Patton Oswalt. Patton Oswalt is in this show.
Yeah,
Pat
he is the white character. So
He plays. No, Ebola. No.
AP is Patton Oswalt.
Don't you dare put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you dare put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
The other part is it's not even necessarily related to Among Us. It's the fact that the locusts are now coming for the video games. They've got done chewing up the comic books, and they're coming for the video games.
They've been doing the video games for like 10 to 20 since 2013 though.
What Nishi said.
Yeah. What did Nishi say? I actually need to get this open. Oh,
Ebola needs to pull fucking chat up.
Speaking of, Tomahawk for 10. AP, do you want to read that?
So, Vatlaaw, have you shown them the reload clip since we didn't show it on Sunday?
I don't know if we can actually play that on YouTube. Oh, not really.
Probably not.
Okay. Then no.
I can describe it in a safe for work manner. It is a very creative way for a large-chested woman to reload her revolver.
Oh no.
Oh.
And you can see this clip probably on, I swear it's not hentai, Rumble edition.
Shout out to Vagabond. So Vagabond
reloads with 2 cannons is what you're saying.
So Vagabond, how is I swear it's not hentai? Like
Vagabond isn't on the stream.
Of course,
Vagabond. I had to say one thing. So when I was like posting my He-Man video today, I went to Vagabond's Discord to post it, and I went into the wrong fucking place to post it.
There is there is a very large section, and I mean section of about probably 8 or 9 different tabs on there that are all labeled NSFW. You can click on those if you want. And by the way, I found some more intro clips too, since y'all left the one with Spite and the bullet shape that she talked about.
Oh boy! Shout out to my
Vagabond. You better be careful with that because I've seen a lot of Discords get hit for that.
I think
all I should say about to drop hard R. I thought you were going to drop hard R.
All I can say is we're talking about Among Us, and
you said
there is not a more sus Discord. There is not a more sus Discord in the Fellowship. I swear.
I can say this as someone who's kind of been around this for long enough. As long as your server's not public and you're trying to not make it public, NSFW servers chats are kind of okay. Once you start getting it publicly. Once it becomes public, the NSF stuff has to kind of disappear. That's kind of one of the rules.
Yeah, but you have to be careful with it because look what we're part of the Fellowship, and you can have anybody come in there that fucking hates the Fellowship's guts and go through servers and try to find the most little thing to get terminated.
That is fair.
Oh no! Usually their method of operation's been they post the stuff, then report it right after they post it.
Yeah,
that is true.
Jackass is next.
Yeah,
is the Jackass
Kreese just trying to move on. I appreciate it. Wrangle the tards.
I do.
Hold on. What's up?
I want to give some reference to the Jackass movie. So this is technically the last Jackass movie, and it's a hybrid of old footage with new footage because they were not going to have Bam Margera be part of this because they weren't going to give him the $5 million that he normally would get for these movies, and he's pretty pissed because him, Johnny Knoxville, a lot of the creators of Jackass have been feuding for the last several years because they're using images of Ryan Dunn. If nobody don't know who Ryan Dunn was, he's Bam Margera's best friend that was killed in 2011 in a car wreck, and that's what spiraled Bam down the road of alcohol and drugs, which he's gotten sober, he's got himself cleaned up, he's back skating again. Probably one of my favorite, skateboarders of all time. Fucking love them in Tony Hawk games and stuff. But for myself, I'm a fan of Jackass. Loved the show.
Jackass is funny as shit.
And I really hate the turn of events that's going on behind the scenes with the crew and stuff. And I wish Bam Margera all the best of luck. Fucking love your brother. You're fucking cool as hell. Got to meet Bam like several years ago when he was with Tony Hawk here in Georgia when they opened the skate park in Athens, Georgia. He was there with Tony Hawk. Got to meet him. Got to talk to him. Hang out with him. Picked his brain a little bit. And I fucking love Jackass. But like I seen the last like few movies and it's just not Jackass anymore. So go ahead, Atomic. I mean, go ahead.
This is from a month ago, but it's just a teaser to clarify.
I was gonna say, how many views does this thing got?
Reminder: the stunts in this.
Man, I can't watch this, man. This is painful.
Okay, Finn, a quick question: did you see the clip of the Pride Parade clip in Jackass?
Oh
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Oh Lord.
So I've been following Bam for years, and I've been watching like his meltdown over this, and like, he had actually filmed stuff for this. But because they weren't going to pay him the $5 million that he normally makes off of these movies, he's like, you can't use my likeness. His mom and dad was supposed to be part of it, and they're like, if they're not going to have Bam in it, we're not going to be part of it. Like Bam's crew was not going to be a part of it, and I had to say, fuck you, Johnny Knoxville. Fuck you to the creators of Jackass. May you fucking rot in hell, and you shouldn't even be using Ryan Dunn's shit in this. Fuck all you.
Because I was just going to ask you, was it like on the studio's part, or was it like on like their personal part?
No, it was Johnny Knoxville and the creators that fucking did that shit. Because Bam has been beefing with Knoxville, Steve-O. I mean, well, like him and Steve-O are trying to reconnect. The creator Jackass was a fucking dick towards Bam. Yeah, granted, Bam lost his best fucking friend, his fucking brother. Ryan Dunn was his fucking brother. They knew each other from the Sandbox. And, Bam went off the deep end because, he got heavy into drugs and alcohol because of, he lost his best friend. If everybody ever watched the clip of him talking the day after Ryan Dunn's death, I mean, you can't blame him for going off the deep end like he fucking did. And now he's dealing with his ex-wife and custody over his son. They're trying to say he gave them fucking this ointment that was part of Bam's products. That's it's a marijuana based product that doesn't have the THC and the stuff in it that would get you high. And man, this is a shit show with this stuff. I might do a video talking about this pretty soon.
I think movies like this, in cases like this, I think it is better to be left in the past than in the future, because I think this was always
it's a cash grab. It's a cash grab.
Well, yeah, that too, and I think it's one of those things where the creators obviously aren't the same as they used to, and I think we all saw
they're all older now, man. Like they can't take those stunts no more.
I was gonna say I didn't recognize Johnny Knoxville with the hair. I didn't realize that was him.
Was he the one with the white hair?
Yes.
Yes.
You can always recognize Steve-O, but I forgot that was Johnny Knoxville for a hot minute. I was like,
yeah, I was like, who the fuck's that old guy?
I recognize it as Johnny Knoxville.
That's
I
him?
saw an image of him. Yeah, I saw an image of him like a year ago, and that's pretty much what it looked like.
He hit the wall.
That's the definition of it's not the years, it's the mileage. And my God, they've added mileage.
This is the bad thing was. So Bam was talking about this on a video not too long ago, that Johnny was in South Africa filming some fucking movie. I can't remember the name of it. And it lost money to the point where the fucking the movie company were making not Johnny Knoxville pay back the money they gave him for the fucking movie. And a lot of the Jackass actors were part of this fucking movie, and they were going to be forced to pay back their salaries because the fucking movie failed.
Damn.
I mean, I had the original Jackass. I mean, I literally used to have the original series on fucking DVD. And I fucking love Jackass, man.
Jackass was funny.
And the thing is, this doesn't even look like a superhero movie like the original ones are.
No.
I was watching it, even though I've never watched any of them per se, but I've seen enough clips to recognize the movies. And I was like, is this the right Jackass movie franchise? Or is there another one that exists that I'm not aware of?
Yeah. I mean, it's a sad thing when it comes down to money. Like,
it's one of those things that it should never have been tried to been revived.
So once again, they're older.
Time passed.
All right,
and it's one trip to retire on. Apparently, that's honestly Jackass Retirement should have been the name of the movie.
Yeah,
Jackass Retirement Home. Speaking of rants, the Phantom Clown of the Week.
Clown of the Week.
Pull up his clip, Ebola. I want him to play his fucking clip.
I thought the play was funny.
Play that fucking motherfucking tourist, bitch ass, punk ass, cue ball looking piece of shit fucking video.
All right.
I thought this crash out was like rather funny. It made my day, like when it actually happened.
We'll pick a random flashcast because he fucking crashes out on seemingly.
Okay, I found it. I remember it was.
Let's do this. Let's do this before it. Like most of us here, I mean, pretty much most of us here, all of us here got to watch He-Man Masters of the Universe. Kreese and Vatlaaw saw it in the theaters. We saw it last night. Discord. Once again, Campia, thank you for playing that last night. Fucking loved the movie. I did a video on it. If you guys, after this show, go over there and check out my fam rants, He-Man Masters of the Universe. So before you pull this up, Ebola, I want everybody's take on Masters of the Universe. Kreese, you go first, tourist.
Me go first. Well, I mean, okay, I'll say it like this. It's like the same way how I felt about Mortal Kombat. Like, if you are a Masters of the Universe fan, you're gonna love this movie. And I am like a total normie, so like, respect for the Masters of the Universe thing. I think, like, overall, will I rewatch this movie? No, but I'm not going to say I wasn't entertained. There was some stuff that I was, like, actually chuckling at or whatever. I thought was really funny or whatever. I think Jared Leto did his thing as Skeletor. I'm just going to say there was, like, too many jokes, sword jokes. It kind of got annoying real quick or whatever. But overall, I think it's a solid popcorn flick or whatever,
What did you think about Idris Elba as Men at Arms?
I mean,
I think he killed it. I think he killed it.
I was gonna say Idris Elba. Of course, you guys know how I feel about race swaps. Overall, I think he's just a phenomenal actor. He did a phenomenal job. But yeah, I mean, overall, will I personally watch this movie again? No, not really. I'm not a big Masters of the Universe fan, but just like Mortal Kombat 2, I give it like a 6 or a 7 or whatever. 8,
yeah,
9.
we watched Mortal Kombat Monday night, and I fucking loved the movie. I think like Carl Urban was there, and he had a blast playing Johnny Cage, and he said my line. What did I do? He said that in the fucking movie. We all fucking just died laughing.
I originally questioned him as Johnny Cage because I thought he would have been a better fit for Kano, but I think he worked for Johnny Cage.
I think like overall, like it's like I said, like, if you're a Masters of the Universe fan, you're gonna love this movie. It's not gonna make its money back at the box office or whatever, but as long as you're happy with it, that's all that matters. That's what I said, because sooner or later, they gotta make the Captain Planet movie, and I'll be there.
Oh, God.
I'll be there.
Vatlaaw, go ahead, Vatlaaw, because after Vatlaaw goes, I've got I want to talk about some stuff that we heard from Amazon.
Well, I was going to say, are we going top up? Did Ebola or AP want to talk about the movie at all?
Yeah, go ahead, Ebola. Go ahead. Well,
Okay.
Ebola didn't really watch much of it because he was so.
I had it in the background while I was streaming with Sophie, but I did watch it as a kid. That was one of the few shows I watched for Boomerang Channel. But I haven't watched anything Master Universe in years. But I will say, from what I remember, it's very accurate to the TV show, the anime TV show from back then. The theme is very similar to the and I did listen to the soundtrack on this today, and it sounds very.
I did
80s,
like the meme song.
80s, 90s.
I did like the meme song.
The ending,
not just the songs, the score itself was good. Not just
you had the lead guitarist of fucking Queen coming in and did the this is a job for He-Man theme. The He-Man theme from the cartoon. He literally did that for the movie.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite part of the music.
What's going on? But yeah, this movie is just like I said when on my theater review for when I was watching Scary Movie 6. Yeah, this movie was way better than Scary Movie 6.
Hands down.
Bro, I'm pulling a Vagabond right now. I got a cat here.
Vagabond usually doesn't have one cat; it's several.
It has 3 or 4 cats on him.
all right, Atomic. What did you think of the movie last night?
I had to get my cat away for a minute. So I again don't know much about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Wasn't something I grew up with because I am Gen Z, and that was not my generation thing.
That's Gen X.
But when I was hooked kind of immediately on the first trailer, I was like, I can see how this would be enjoyable. There was some concerning things in the trailers, and then the final trailer came in. I was like, why didn't they make this one first? Why was this one not the first trailer they made? So I was more excited because of that final trailer. And when we watched the movie, I enjoyed it, dude. I had a laugh throughout the entire film. And yeah, there are problems with the film. It's not freaking perfect.
Yeah,
there
too many sword jokes. That was my main thing. I was like,
I understand the concern with the jokes. But I don't know who said it about the how you end. It was Jeff up north actually who said that you usually end serious conversations with a joke to kind of have a source of levity to lighten up, and so that kind of was like, okay, that makes sense. So I really had a good time. I was laughing throughout the movie, and the meme.
You're laughing at me and my fucking reactions. You're laughing at my fucking reactions.
50% of the time I was laughing at your reaction because it was just fun seeing fan being a massive He-Man fan and Master Universe fan was just kind of fun to watch. And I think that kind of how we do with the freaking matinee streams.
Yeah,
I think watch us all watching it was just fun.
Yeah, I think it was better with all of us together because we were talking over it. We were cracking jokes. And it's like fucking Campy is like, oh, fans about to squeal. Fans about every time he knew the moments. He knew the moments I would fucking lose my shit over.
Yeah,
and he called them at every point.
Yeah,
and I was like,
But I'll also say this. This movie did one thing that I think a lot of these adaptations should do. It makes me want to go back and watch the original show. It makes me want to engage in that because now I'm even more curious. If this is this fun, then I'm gonna have probably a great time watching the Master Universe show.
That's the reason I gave you that link to the He-Man She-Ra channel because they have the entire both He-Man and She-Ra on YouTube where you can watch it. Every fucking episode of all 130 episodes of He-Man and all 93 of She-Ra. And
Ebola chat.
I'm saying, get the super chat before you get to me.
I was waiting for you.
So Tomac for a 10 says, so now that we got a good Skeletor, can we get a good Mum-Ra?
Oh,
The ever living. Good, sorry. I like Thunder. I love.
Okay.
I love
You know, for
Thundercats.
Tobias.
I'm
All
a
right.
Thundercat fan.
Vatlaaw. What did you think of the movie?
All right, before we even get into that, two things. One, Tom looks like he's looking at the fucking Precious in that screenshot.
Yes,
he looks like he has found the Precious.
he's either wanting to hold it or fuck it.
Yeah. The other thing, Ebola, you're not following Nerdrotic or My Nerdy Home? What the fuck, man? I'm messing. But it is your account there. I can see that much. And it says relevant people there.
It
All
is
right,
mine.
well, I get it. I get you. It's your incognitus account. As Phantom gets that reference.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be the only other one who gets that here. As far as the movie, I loathed how it started. I know, granted, later on they needed those building blocks, but the earth crap they had on there was the most boring shit to ever shit.
At least it was only 20 minutes. 20
about
minutes.
The time Tila got there was when it started to massively improve.
Yeah, I will agree on that. 100%.
Adam is supposed to be one of the kind of like, I need to go and hide, and they actually reference it in the later part of the movie before he has the power and transforms. Okay, I get that. Still didn't like it, but the movie improved, basically set the low bar and improved throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
Like overall, I'm still in the 7.5 range, and I come from this from a normie who I was aware of He-Man, but did not follow it too closely. I'm judging strictly on entertainment value.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Story structure, they had your typical 3-act structuring of character introduction, plot, resolution. They did that very well. As referenced from the earlier panelists there, the music, the songs they picked were great. The score itself was great. Just the background music that goes kind of unaddressed. Story-wise, it wasn't too far outlandish as far as that. Like I said, typical 3-act structure.
It didn't know.
Casting-wise, I thought they nailed the cast from every person on there. The jokes, okay, maybe it did go a little too much for some people's taste. Mine was fine. There were a couple I cringed at, especially the give 'em head Ram Man, where all the action stopped around him, and I was sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. But I mean, that's subjective. That's to each their own as far as the humor goes. I could see somebody laughing at that. I cringed at it. But like I said, overall, we're in the 7.5 range is where I would put it. Yeah. It would make for a good TNT movie when you're doing something else. Yep. Inoffensive. When you know key moments, you're going to stop what you're doing otherwise and watch the movie, that sort of thing, after you've seen it a time or two.
Now for myself, I want to let Tom have his take on it. Then I'm going to go off on that motherfucker. Then I'm going to do how I feel about the fucking movie. So
for the record, I don't think he's a tourist.
Grab your popcorn, guys.
I do think he has a bad
and enjoy this shit.
I don't think he is a tourist. I think he just has a bad take.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
This was Masters of the fucking Blunderverse.
Okay.
This was Thor Love and Thunder times 10.
Wow.
Bullshit.
Don't know what the fuck they were thinking.
Okay,
and anybody who says this isn't woke, they're lying to you. This is the
it wasn't woke, you dumb son of a bitch.
Years. Everything from insert the fucking Planeteers here to fucking
don't bring the Planeteers up in here.
Toxic masculinity on this end. It's all here, kids. Every fucking color of the rainbow. My God, what have we done? Fuck you, Mattel. Fuck you, Amazon. Fuck Masters of the Universe. After Revelation, we are done. Divorced. I am so glad I spent no more than $20 together.
Bottle it up. Let me respond before you. I'll be quick.
Not getting another goddamn dime of my money.
Well, before you respond, I got something to say real quick after this.
My fucking life. Done.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead. Quick, Kreese, quick.
Dude, I don't think it's that serious. Why are you mad though?
just chill.
Mine was simply, this hits the duality of Mattel. This was the exact same polarized reaction when it came to the Barbie movie. Everyone, it's the wokest thing to ever fucking woke. And some people were like, we're sitting there like, no, it's making fun of woke. Pay attention to these parts here.
Yeah.
All right, go Phantom.
Go ahead.
I will say this much. Tourist. I never seen one inkling of the fucking Planeteers in this fucking movie. I never seen one fucking thing of them like Earth, Fire. I didn't see that shit. I seen Thor, Love and fucking Thunder. This movie was a masterpiece compared to that fucking movie.
I'm just gonna say this. This is what I heard. This is what I heard from Tom.
I heard it too.
Myself. I'm gonna be very serious about this. As a He-Man fan, I told this story 1,000 times. I told it in my video. This show premiered the day my grandmother died in 1983. Ooh. This show right here helped me through that dark time in my fucking life. I had the toys, and yes, I collected the fucking She-Ra toys to go with the He-Man stuff. You couldn't have one without the fucking other. I have both He-Man and fucking She-Ra, and this has the Christmas special and the Secret of the Sword on both of them. I watched this as a kid. The only He-Man property that I fucking hated, you're going to be surprised about this, I enjoyed the Kevin Smith's He-Man. I enjoyed it. It's not a perfect show. It had its fucking issues. Skeletor should not have been played by Mark Hamill. It was the Joker cosplaying as fucking Skeletor, and I hated it.
It's kind of funny that the Joker was playing Skeletor, but go ahead.
I both times.
The other He-Man show that was on the He-Man and She-Ra on Netflix. There were 2 He-Man shows, and there was the She-Ra Princess of Power. The She-Ra Princess of Power on Netflix was fucking ass. Why? They made Adora into a fucking lesbian. They made her into a dyke in that fucking show. Literally, this was a show made because there were girls who fucking loved He-Man, who played with the toys, and they made a show for them. They created She-Ra for the female audience that loved He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. That's why they created She-Ra. Yeah. For myself, I fucking enjoyed this movie. I loved it from start to finish. I enjoyed every bit of it. And him saying that this movie was woke, you dumb motherfucker. Don't you realize they were making fun of this bullshit?
I mean, the only thing I could see is maybe when Tila is insulting He-Man, but that's like at the start of the movie.
Well, it's that. Go ahead, Phantom. I'll follow you up.
The thing is like, so like the characters were not named like Ram Man or Mechaneck or Trapjaw and stuff. Adam gave them the names as a child. He named himself He-Man. Now I can see, because He-Man's been a running joke since this show was created. As a kid going to school, and I was talking about He-Man, they make fun of the name. Right? They made fun of the name. His name's He-Man? Why is he named He-Man?
Yeah.
That was just his name in the show.
Yeah.
And and the thing is, though, I understand the fucking jokes. And the thing is, like the sword jokes and stuff, they did those jokes in the fucking cartoon. Yeah. I understood every fucking reference in the fucking movie. Granted, like the one scene that I could have done without was Adam in the restaurant with the girl, but that was kind of funny that he was telling, it was the beginning of the movie. He was telling her about the sword of power. He was talking about all this stuff, and she gets up and leaves. She just bashes on him. which was
it was
funny
a
as hell.
narration. It was a narration excuse.
Yeah,
just having to
it was
explain-
to explain the plot.
But then, story, and then they think you're crazy, and then later,
but then
in
like
the movie later,
but then like later on, Jared Leto, fucking the scene where he does that fucking laugh, and he says, "You bumbling boob." Then he runs off till next time, He-Man, and I was like,
Yeah.
Whoa! I was like, it was like you can ask the guys that were in there, like you asked Jeff up North Cheld, the guys that were in there last night was watching was every time like a certain part of Eternos showed up, I was like, okay, that's Eternos. And like a lot of people were griping on why Castle Grayskull was so close to Eternos. Eternos is the capital city of Eternia. That's where King Randor, that was his palace, that was his city. The reason why that I kind of like that because the first king of Eternia was Grayskull, King Grayskull. So Grayskull was his palace. You would think as the next king would come in, so forth, the next heir, they just built off of the original castle and took it forward. Like in the original cartoon, Grayskull was in the wastelands, but that's originally where he had his castle. I had no problem with that. The stuff that teared me up, seeing Dolph Lundgren. He was there and he was like literally passing the torch to Adam, and then when he's walking up and he says, "Good journey," with the finger pose, I fucking bawled. I fucking teared up. I cried. Then later on, the scene where you see Cringer for the first time. You've seen him as a kitten. I teared up then, but seeing him as full-grown Cringer, he walks up to Adam. I teared up to that. And then there was a good moment between He-Man and Randor, like when he literally had that moment like when he accidentally kills his father because Evil Lyn puts him in that force field. He's trying to break out of it, and then when he does, an energy blast from the sword hits the wall behind King Randor, and part of Snake the Mountain falls on top of him. And there was that great moment between father and son, and it was also that with great power comes great responsibility moment. Which in the original cartoon, there was an episode where He-Man thought he killed a villager, and he gave up the power in the original cartoon. There were several times where he had issues with the responsibility with the power. And I thought that scene, like in the Kevin Smith He-Man, there was a good scene between Savage He-Man and King Randor because Adam calls down the power without the sword and he becomes Savage He-Man. He tries to kill Randor, and Randor is the one that talks him down, brings him back down. I fucking love that scene. It was heartbreaking that Adam finally comes back to Eternia, finds his father, and he doesn't even get a chance to embrace his father, but his father says, "I am proud of you for the man that you become, and I did my best to raise you." Because you gotta remember, everybody, a lot of people were griping, why was Randor so hard on Adam in the first movie? They live on a fucking planet that has Skeletor, literally has giant monsters. It literally has Cyclopses. They have dragons. They have all manners of beasts that would fucking kill you. I can see why Randor was a hard ass on Adam, and I didn't have no issue with it. The end of the movie, a lot of people was griping. Well, why did He-Man try to talk to Skeletor, try to convince him to be good? They did it in the original fucking cartoon, everybody. You go and watch the Christmas special. Where literally fucking He-Man, Skeletor actually has the potential to be good because in the movie, in the Christmas special, he helps two Earth kids. And he's the bad guy. He's the most evil character in the fucking series, which he's not the big bad. That's Hordak. And hopefully, with the post-credit scene of She-Ra, They go to Etheria. Maybe we get the Secret of the Sword, as the sequel. We get a good Hordak. Maybe get Keith David to come back and voice Hordak, because he did voice Hordak in the second part of the Kevin Smith's He-Man, which was, the first one was Kevin Conroy, technically his last speaking role as Hordak. God rest your soul, Kevin Conroy. But for me, being a He-Man fan, fucking loving this movie. No shocker. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I fucking loved it. I had no issues with it. They make fun of the wokeness. That little scene where Skeletor's probing Adam's brain, and he literally walks into HR, and he's like, "What is this?" It's like, it was fucking hilarious as hell, and I fucking loved it. I love the callbacks. I wish there would have been a lot more characters from the Master of the Universe. Love the nods. My other gripe was I didn't like the style. I didn't like Queen Marlena's hair, because in the original cartoon, she's got short red hair. They gave her long blonde hair. I think the woman that played Sorceress did a pretty fucking good job. Fucking loved the movie. This movie was made for me. It was made for me.
Two things specifically for Tom, specifically. And they're not going to be angry here. For starters, like, he's pointing out the wokest shit. Well, one of those may be the fact that Adam was the damsel in distress. Have you seen the fucking show? And take off your rose-tinted goggles. Adam is the fucking damsel in distress. He is saved by everyone around him until he's He-Man. That's part of the point of the show.
Yep.
The other part of this, and neither one of these are leveled at the man's person or character. Over the last 15 years, we've been so used to this shit where they come in. We have it under a microscope. Every single action it is, because they've fucked over our stuff before, and they've constantly done this shit.
You have the right to be mad.
So while I'm not saying it's entirely unfounded, I'm just saying take a step back, breathe, re-examine.
I think it's because
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying take a look at it again.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just fandom. At the end of the day, I mean, I
do think it is part of that where we've been burnt so many times where we see one slight thing that might be a little red flaggy, and then we call the entire thing just woke without.
Phantom, I understand you're upset with him, but he wouldn't care this much about something that he was a tourist with. He clearly cares.
Yeah, because you
do vehemently disagree, but that's fandom, baby.
Yes, fandom. However, I was gonna say he can probably just reverse it back up to you and say that you're being a fanboy or whatever. So I just say it's just fandom, man, and guys could just agree just to disagree on the whole entire thing. That's my best advice.
So I think that what bothered me the most is after watching that movie last night. He literally misrepresented the fucking movie. 100% he did. I mean, I never seen anything that hinted towards Thor: Love and Fucking Thunder, and I seen Thor: Love and Fucking Thunder.
Oh yeah, that was.
I think calling it Thor: Love and Thunder is maybe a bit too far.
The Planeteer shit. Where was there anything that would reference that at all?
We are dying for a Captain Planet movie, and I will be there on day one. I'll be there day one.
So I have been keeping up with this, and Jay mentioned this. I've talked about this, and I've seen this from Gary has talked about this. We guarantee when it goes to streaming, it's going to do gangbusters because. It did get a bump with word of mouth. I wish it was a lot more. Michael blowed it out of the water. $1 billion film. Granted, love Michael Jackson. $1 billion
bad timing on release. Yep. Yeah. You had two indie projects that immediately were getting brilliant word of mouth too.
This should have came in November or something like that, or October.
Now a lot of people saying this should have came out before the. I'm gonna tell you something. The Kevin Smith He-Man did not do damage to the fucking property. It was the She-Ra that they did where they made her into a lesbian, and it was that like they literally did a He-Man cartoon on Netflix, another one around the same time as Kevin Smith's, to where they gender swapped Ram Man to a fucking girl, and they gave every side character, even fucking Cringer, the ability to call on the power of Grayskull to get their fucking powers. It was horrible.
You bring up another point there. He may go for Idris Elba. Between Jared Leto and Idris Elba, that was probably the two best parts of this movie, I thought. I thought those two killed it.
Yeah.
And I talked about this in my video. If there's a video of Idris Elba, he lobbied to play Duncan. He was like, he's like, I don't want to play. He said, I don't want to fucking play James Bond. I want to play Men at Arms. And I know we're going to talk about that a little later on, because he did talk about he just didn't want Bond to become woke. But each of like the director, fan of fucking He-Man, the cast, they all like before they start filming this, went back and watched both He-Man and She-Ra multiple times. The dude that played Prince Adam's like, he literally said that when he was a kid, he watched the 2000s He-Man, right? And then went back and watched the original. And so Amazon has been hanging around that they want to delve more into the 80s cartoons to bring them to live action. One of the ones they just name dropped was Gem and the Holograms. And we know we got that shitty movie a few years ago, which was absolute fucking trash. Never watched it. Fucking loved Gem and the Holograms cartoon. I thought the original cartoon had great music in it. It was MTV in cartoon. And they're talking about they want to do Thundercats. And as long as they get the right people who don't fucking do Thundercats Roar. If you do Thundercats Roar as a live action, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. That was absolute trash.
No, I like Thundercats. Like that's like my favorite.
Kreese, you already fucking know. I got the complete Thundercats on fucking DVD. I got the Sword of Omens in my fucking storage room.
And you also know that he's a hoe.
Hold on.
I literally got the fucking a version of the fucking Thundercat symbol tattooed on my fucking shoulder.
If there's like one 80s cartoon, even though I'm a 90s kid, like if there's one 80s cartoon that I did like, I do like Thundercats. Like I got the whole entire series.
Say this one thing that I don't think you guys commented on too much. The costumes throughout the movie for Master Universe were good.
Oh yeah,
but the ending costumes, especially for like Teela, looked amazing.
Cartoon accurate,
freaking amazing. Dude. I was like, yes, need more of that.
Dude, my favorite fucking part is when they're all standing there in front of Castle Grayskull, and they all do the leaning back like in the original cartoon. But I was like, oh god, that was so fucking glorious. And fucking Cringer's like looking up like, you. What the fuck are y'all doing? You know, like the one thing that did I kind of is a gripe, but I can live with it. Cringer wasn't as cowardly as he was in the original cartoon. Granted, you know, he did have moments where when he wasn't Battlecat, you know, he would protect Adam because he's Adam's best friend. But seeing that scene where Adam and Teela or on Cringer after, you know, she calls him a pussy and he's like, nah, he's not a pussy. He's a battle cat. and seeing him riding Cringer towards Grayskull, man, I'm getting chills thinking about that scene. Like I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
And I think they did this movie really well. If you can get the right people to go back and do these 80s cartoons and you show the love like you did with He-Man, I think you can do these movies. Amazon do it.
I do have a question for you, Phantom.
Yeah.
Would you be okay if, you know, you said that Jared Leto did well as Skeletor?
Yeah.
Could he do Cobra Commander as well?
Yes. I think he could do Mumra. If he could,
the ever living. Sorry,
he could. I don't know if I would want him to. Just to,
that's what
not
Jeremy
overload
said.
him.
That he's like he might be able to do Cobra Commander. I'm just like,
yes. You don't see us. And the smartest thing that they did with this fucking movie, they did not let him anywhere near the fucking to be talked to or interviewed. They kept him away from press.
Yeah,
that helped. And I just think, like, dude, it's like he did.
They all talked about the
job.
movie.
Yeah, if honestly we want to talk about what lost them money, it was the idiot actors getting near microphones and marketing. That was it.
You don't like
and the director too. Apparently,
I was gonna say, like, it's like I said, like, last week. Like, I think if this movie was like made for like $50 million or whatever, like, you know, like, it would have got its money back easily or whatever. Like, I think that's like something that you guys can, like, there's enough He-Man fans to make 50 million, but it's just not enough for like 200 million. I think they overspent on the budget.
I think the thing, like, this movie suffered like the 87 movie did. But the difference between the 87 movie and this movie, they gave us more. They gave us more Eternia. They gave us more of the characters. You know, they gave us.
And they cared about it.
They gave us Cringer. They gave us Orko at, you know, in that little like the scene with Orko doing the moral of the day was fucking. I loved it. You know, my thing what suffered from the original movie was, if you look at it, the marketing wasn't really good, and for the 87 movie, and literally He-Man at that time was dead because it ended in 85, 86, and this movie came out in 87. A lot of people just didn't care for He-Man, and it was still another, it was the 90s before they came out with another sequel series that was disappointing. I enjoyed it for what it was, but overall, this movie should have got more love than what it did. And I blame people like Tom who shit on the movie. I blame people who towards this movie, like seeing Drinker enjoy it, enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoy it. And I can understand why Ryan fell asleep, because he just got back from Japan and jet lag kicked his ass. Seeing Jay
he admitted to that.
And seeing Mo enjoying it, and myself, like, I told everybody, like, I know that I probably would love this movie, but watching it, and that 7-year-old in me that was sitting on the floor in my grandfather's living room, watching the original episode play on TV, it brought back happy memories for me, and I think they did a good job. Idris Elba, I said in my video, Chef's Kiss, he was a perfect man at arms. Jared Leto, fucking brilliant as Skeletor. Evelyn was good. Mechanic, all the characters, fucking loved it. I loved the music, and hands down, it was a 10 out of 10 for me. And this is coming from a hardcore He-Man fan.
Yeah,
and. Do I see the problems in the movie? Absolutely. But I just cannot say it was woke. I can't say it was woke because I'd never seen one inkling of wokeness in that fucking movie. Not a fucking thing.
It'll be one of them things where, like, maybe, like, you could probably, like, you and Tom could talk or whatever. Like, just have different perspectives, like why he hates it, why you like it, or whatever. That's what I would do, or whatever.
Talk might be a descriptive term because it's going to be very several decibels above talk.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something, Kreese. This is the guy that fucking literally had an orgasm over James Gunn's Superman.
He's probably gonna have one over Supergirl.
I mean, I liked the Superman movie, but I wouldn't say it was perfect.
But no, you're one of those people.
For me, it's like me and you talked about this, Kreese. You said I probably would like Fantastic Four better than Superman, and you were right. I enjoy Fantastic Four better than Superman.
Yeah.
Because I fucking hated Guy Gardner. Fuck you, James Gunn.
I could see that. One question, though, still relevant to He-Man while we're on it.
Yeah.
As people could probably guess, if you haven't been here before, you can kind of tell a certain property that I am overly familiar with and like.
Yep.
Gary's already said this is not
Which
a classic, but it will be a cult classic. As somebody who only got one movie and is unlikely to see anything else, if we have a similar situation here where this is all you get, is it enough?
Yes, I think it will. But I still say when it hits streaming on Amazon, that's where you're going. That's the reason I wish we could see the streaming numbers, because people at X, the word of mouth is getting out about this movie because Scary Movie was a disappointment.
Yeah, it was.
It was a disappointment. I'm sorry, Kreese. They literally pulled jokes from Scary Movie 2 with the basketball and shit. When they were doing the basket, I'm like,
I'll just say
Scary Movie 2 remastered.
I think we'll see streaming numbers for this, because when the streaming numbers are good, they're more than happy to throw them out there. It's when they're bad they like to hide them.
Well, it's also like Amazon. That is Amazon's big thing. Like they care more about their platform of Amazon.
They just
Prime
want
Video
you to
than
shop.
anything else.
They want you to shop at Amazon at the end of the day. I think, like, right before we move on, I'm just gonna say this. Like, overall, however, it's just like what I said last week. I said, like, listen, Scary Movie is going to make the money. Like, it's because they had a lower budget going in or whatever. Like, they already made their money back. The Wayans brothers already said they're doing a Scary Movie 7 or whatever, and they're gonna make fun of Obsession. Like, they already said that they're gonna make fun of Obsession or whatever. But I was gonna say this movie's gonna flop at the box office, but as long as the He-Man fans, which is you guys or whatever, as long as you guys like it, however, and I guarantee you they're probably gonna make physical media on this. That's all that matters.
I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting it.
It would be very foolish to not make physical media on this.
And I will tell you this much. I will tell you this much. When I went to Walmart a few days ago, they were sold out of the movie toys.
Yeah.
They had the fucking Mando and the green fucker shit all over the place. They had
30% off, baby. 30% off.
They had all these other toys. The He-Man they sold out of the deluxe power sword.
Yeah.
They fucking won. They won when that came out.
Yeah.
Like myself, like I'll probably end up getting like that stuff like later on. It's like the thing with me is that I was happy.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man.
And you guys know I was so afraid that this movie was going to be fucking bad. Is it like you can ask Ronan, you can ask AP. Like last week on Matinee when this came out, I was like KP had went and seen it like the week before, and I'm like, I was pestering Campia to tell me if it was good or not, and he told me it was enjoyable. And I asked him, would I like it? And he said, you probably would. And I got to see the clips, and I got to see the post credit scenes and stuff. And Campia's like, don't spoil it for yourself. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't care. I'm still gonna watch it. And I watched it, and I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
So let's move on. So we've been on this a little too long.
Yeah.
So
Mario's $1 billion movie. Like, what do you guys think? However,
is anyone surprised?
It surprised me. It surprised me. It stayed in theaters this fucking long.
It's the first $1 billion movie of this year.
I said this before. I think they looked at what happened last time and realized that taking it out that early as they did was a big mistake, and they decided to leave it up a little longer than last movie.
I don't remember if this is the Jeremy take, but the first one was better.
Yeah, the first one is beher. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I haven't seen either one of them yet.
The first one, there's at least more coherent story than this one.
I mean, Phantom. This is very much an iPad movie for kids.
Yeah, you can.
Campia has the first one. We're gonna like Monday nights in the homies Discord. We just watch random stuff, and we were talking about we were gonna end up watching it. We're gonna watch Sonic 3, which I'm dying to see fucking Sonic 3. But I love Mario, and I think what gave this movie legs, and it was a smart thing that they did. They said Star Fox. They said Fox McCloud was going to be in it.
Yeah,
that's what got people to go to fucking see the movie.
They leaked that
That
out.
was a very
on purpose.
smart decision, though.
They leaked that out on purpose. Oh yeah. By the way, Fox McCloud is going to be. What? You say what? Wait a minute.
And I think it was bigger. Who was voicing Fox?
Glenn Powell.
Yeah,
Glenn Powell.
I could remember Glenn. I couldn't remember his last name. I was like, "Fuck!" Somebody mentioned him.
Nobody
Okay,
tell me.
I'm gonna say this. It's like
oh, no me knows.
Story wise, the first one is better. Like it's superior. It is way better.
Yeah, story. But there's more in this one. They sometimes flash back to like the.
There's more
game.
fan service in the second one.
The second one is more fan service or whatever.
I mean, I heard that like a lot of people were praising Brie Larson on her role.
She did good.
Well.
She did good.
Like,
hey, another actor that's in the same boat as Jared fucking Leto. Everybody could actually do a fucking good performance.
But
yeah,
even when,
like
but
I
the thing
said,
is, the difference
She's a fan though. She's a fan though.
The difference between Jared Leto and this, even when she was given the microphone, she didn't say anything stupid.
That is true.
Then again, she might have learned her lesson too.
Her
PR fuck ups are on her.
No, she got a new PR. That's probably why.
Yeah. Her PR fuck ups are on her. Her on-screen performances, those were on the writers' room.
Yeah,
I'll put it like that.
Yeah, I mean Brie, like you could tell that Brie when she was like playing what was the character she was playing again?
Rosalina.
Yeah, Rosalina, whatever. She was having fun. Like that's what you could tell. She was having fun promoting. She was having fun in the booth or whatever. And that's all that matters was like with this movie. It's the first $1 billion movie in this year. So you know
I mean she was good in that recent Fast and the Furious movie she was in. She was actually pretty decent in it too.
Brie Larson is a good actress. Like, you know, it's just that she just had horrible
wrong
takes
role and wrong PR.
Horrible takes for when it came to Marvel movies.
But, then again, if it wasn't her in the Captain Marvel role, I believe whoever else stepped into that role would have been stepping into that landmine too. So, I mean, it's on her, but it's on the writers' room. Let's assume proper blame here. The other part of that, too, related to Mario, I will say this. I like the inclusion of Wart because that actually references the U.S. version of Mario 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not the one they got in Japan there. So it's at least like it was canon, but it's further canonized.
Yeah. I'll say this about Brie. Brie is like, unlike a lot of these actresses and actors, she's at least learned, step back, and respect the fans.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan, for bringing her.
Ryan got it right. But I did like
you
Yoshi.
Don't insult the people who give you money.
Yeah, I did like Yoshi though. Like, you know, I think Yoshi was pretty funny in the movie. Yeah, so you know, that was good. I guess we can go on to Ghostbusters. There was Ghostbusters news or whatever. Like,
there was a little bit of Ghostbusters news regarding the fact that Netflix is making an animated Ghostbusters show, not movie. Okay. And it's...
Let me ask you this, AP. Are they using the new cast of Ghostbuster kids?
If they insult Ghostbusters 2016, how many of us are there?
So, as far as we know, we know they're gonna call it Ghostbusters Night Shift. So, I'm just gonna guess it's probably gonna follow a formula, kind of like the Five Nights at Freddy's movies, just based on the name. Is like they're like a night shift and they're ghost hauntings and stuff like that. But it is releasing next year in 2027.
This could be like a resurgence, like of the real Ghostbusters, because you know they could get voice actors to be. They can bring this could be like before Harold Ramis's death. Before Egon, the guy that played Egon's death, so they can still have Egon there, and have it where it's you know it could be like before, like his death and stuff in Afterlife and stuff. They could do that. Will they do it?
I mean, they definitely can bring back they definitely can bring back the original cast and they can voice their characters.
So this is pretty much all we have. Is pretty much
God,
logo.
tell me that's not the fucking logo.
Ew. That is the logo. That is the logo, and it looks quite weird.
It looks like a.
That looks like a mixture of Slimer and the Ghost.
That's bad fan art,
please.
let alone official.
Please do not make the Ghostbusters symbol the villain like in the 2016
Oh yeah.
fucking movie.
But
Who
isn't
did they pay on
the
Fiverr
isn't the
for that
Ghostbusters
logo?
Isn't the ghost alone a villain? Like
I was gonna say, it looks like
The logo was the villain in the 2016 movie. That was the villain.
That and the patriarchy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That looked like
You're right. It was.
I didn't realize. I was like, isn't the ghost logo itself
I know
the
that
bad guy?
I fucking watched it. I watched it. I wanted to
Well,
watch
no,
it. To see how bad
Ebola's
it
reaction.
was.
No, Ebola's
Because
reaction. That's stupid. Yes, it was.
I didn't think like the actual logo was a bad guy. I thought it just be, like the Ghostbusters logo just resembles all ghosts as general. I didn't think
was
like
alive, people. It was alive.
Wait, the logo was alive?
Yes. Yes.
Ebola, don't watch the movie. Watch the Red Letter Mr. Plinkett review of the movie.
Oh.
It's a lot more entertaining.
Yes.
What were they smoking?
So
a lot.
They were smoking boo boo ass cheeks when they made the movie. Just saying.
I'm sorry.
I knew this movie was bad just from watching the trailer. I just didn't know he was this retarded.
I know the 2016 was horrible, but also that Frozen one, like with
Frozen Empire.
I've seen it. It was awful, but I liked Afterlife.
Afterlife, I liked it. I like
this.
It was a good love letter to the fans. I mean, you had
Afterlife.
Hal Ramis, God rest his soul. He died before they ever did this movie, and they gave him a good send off in the movie. And I love them bringing Gozer back. I love them bringing the lore back for like Gozer, the Gozerian and stuff. And I fucking enjoyed the fucking film.
I'm like Jeremy. Like I appreciated what they did with the film, but I'm not gonna lie that I will not rewatch it again because there was times where I was just not.
I'll just say this: I've not seen any
once.
Ghostbusters movies since 2016.
It was kind of boring.
I haven't seen 2016, and I haven't seen any Ghostbusters movies since. I haven't watched it, and I have no desire to watch.
You're better off,
the
Ebola.
2016 one.
Yeah,
I could tell that movie was bad just by watching that trailer. I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Go ahead, Vatlaaw.
We're in 2026 now, so we've been 10 years since these 3 movies have came out. I've watched the original more than any of these 3 combined.
Yeah. I like the original.
Not even close.
I'm going to tell you, this show's probably going to be better than the Extreme Ghostbusters was, and that was trash.
Yeah.
Low bars.
I did see that the logo that we saw that I showed is riffing on the Ghostbusters Extreme animated show. That's kind of what it was supposed to do.
Oh boy.
Which is a little concerning.
I would not acknowledge that.
So are we gonna get it? So we gonna get a wheelchair-bound fucking Ghostbuster in this goddamn show?
Hey, it's inclusive. Okay,
we'll get a wheelchair-bound ghost, which is even worse.
I can't go up this invisible ramp.
Okay, it's inclusive. Okay, handicapped people need people to look up to. Wait a minute.
So answer to that: if we get a wheelchair-bound ghost, did the wheelchair die too? Did somebody kill the wheelchair and it had to go?
They don't stand up for anything, man. They stand up for nothing.
So,
why don't you stand up? What's wrong?
Dead disabled people need something to look up to as well.
Look up to something.
Deaf, disabled, and mute.
Can we get Tom's rant on that wheelchair ghost if it happens?
God damn it, Campia, you gotta fucking record the fucking disclaimer so I can have it in here. God damn it, I need it as a goddamn clip.
We condone everything said on the stream.
Yo, man, I'm sorry, I had to make those handicapped jokes. It was right there, man.
Hey, it's not as bad as what I said about the Odyssey.
Well, here's the other part of it too. Kreese is used to hearing that about the governor of his state, just because.
I mean, it is true. He doesn't stand.
Yeah.
Abbott does not stand for anything.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah,
I will.
He doesn't stand up for anything.
Hey, Kreese, I got a question for you. Is Texas burning tonight?
Actually, no.
Here we go.
Actually, like before they even got started, they shut it down real quick. Like. They shut it down. Like, nah, we ain't doing it.
I was gonna say, was that the segue?
Yeah. All right,
All right, final thing for pop culture before the gaming stuff. 24 Jump Street, which I think is hilarious that they're making fun of sequels, bro. Like, I think that is hilarious what they're doing, like for 24 Jump Street. Like, I can't.
They're just ignoring the 23.
I seen the first remake. I think it was okay. Loved the original show. Watched it as a kid.
Oh man,
didn't care for this. I didn't really care for the second one.
I love the second one too. Like, I like both of them, man. I thought both of them were funny.
I'm like for me, it's like at this point, it's
he's
like
angry and he's black. Give him some green beans already.
Get him in. Get him in.
I mean, I love the original series. I'm like, I think it was cool. I think Channing Tatum did pretty cool. Him and the guy that plays his partner in that are pretty cool. But everything else, like, I just don't care.
Oh man, I was dying laughing, bro.
As you guys see, the tagline right now is "It took so long we had to skip one." So
that is kind of funny.
It is.
It's taking a piss.
The fact that
it's taking a piss out of it, man. Like, cause that's what the second one was doing. It kept on making fun of like prequels and sequels. They're saying like, yeah, man, like we're definitely gonna probably do a third movie and maybe a sixth movie.
I'm just
maybe
saying,
a seventh movie. We don't know.
The
Like,
My Name is Jeff. The My Name is Jeff meme came from
Oh,
20.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah. And 21 Jump Street.
Oh, 21.
And then the freaking Channing Tatum like kitchen timer meme.
Yeah.
Where he's processing what Schmidt. Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Can I say one thing? Will you motherfuckers just give Channing Tatum his fucking Gambit movie already? For Christ's sake,
Please,
just
no.
give him his Gambit movie.
I don't mind Gambit being part of a team there. I didn't mind him in Deadpool Wolverine, but no. Well, if they give it to him, I'm not going to see it. I'll put it like that.
Well, at least let him be part of the X-Men, for Christ's sake.
I don't mind him being part of the team.
Okay, hold on. What if it was a I see. I'm not the most knowledgeable on X-Men. He's with Rogue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if it was like a duo? What's a duo like Rogue and him in a movie?
It depends on what iteration, because sometimes they're not with each other, and then sometimes they are, and then sometimes they're just like they're not.
Is that like a preferred? Is that a preferred couple?
Yeah, that's a preferred one.
That is mostly a canon couple.
Yeah.
In the movies, it was Rogue and Iceman, and then in the comic books, Jean Grey, gay. Yeah.
She's like, oh, you're gay because I've read your mind.
Yeah, but guess what? But guess who became a fucking transition? It was Shadowcat, fucking Kitty Pryde.
I was gonna say.
So we're going by
on that thing, making that person gay. Isn't that insulting to gay people? They didn't really think that one out. Like,
you basically mind bet them to be gay.
Put some respect on Glenville State goer. I don't know if he graduated. Channing Tatum. There's pictures of him in a Glenville State jersey. Glenville State, which is a small college in West Virginia where he played football.
With Jump Street. Like, that's what I mean. They basically took his college years and put it on 22 Jump Street. That's all that was. Like, I thought it was hilarious or whatever. We Jump Street.
Well, minus him dancing for Chippendales like he did.
Yeah.
Apparently, Channing Tatum's the words to summon Sophie to chat.
Apparently.
Can a black man get some green beans?
So I will say, I also.
But we all know fucking
21 Jump Street. Sorry, Phantom. I was gonna say in 21 Jump Street. I love the reference to call back to the original show with Johnny Depp. I love that. I thought that was great.
But they shot him. They killed him. That was fucked up.
No, my favorite part of that whole entire movie is when the chicken explodes the whole. It's like, wait, a chicken explodes the whole entire car?
Kreese, the part where fucking Jonah Hill's in the park and he makes his first arrest, he takes his gun, just starts loading it in the fucking air. I'm like, God damn, motherfucker, chill.
Did you read him his Miranda rights? Wait, what? Did you read him his Miranda rights? Huh? Do you even know what the Miranda rights are? Of course I do. And everything. Okay, say it right now. You have the right to. Oh God, you didn't read him as Miranda rights, didn't you? I was like, oh man, I love that whole entire part, man. It's freaking hilarious. Oh man. I guess you guys got some games to talk about. Like you got a lot of games.
Yes, we do. So
Let's talk games.
All right, so over last weekend, so we had the Xbox and
we had the
Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo Direct, yep.
And the PlayStation
and the Summer Showcase.
Yep. Now, so we weren't able to watch it, the Xbox Direct or the stuff for Gears of War because we were doing matinee at the time. But I went back and rewatched it. I can't wait to play Gears of War E-Day. I saw that and I'm like, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. Go ahead, Ebola.
I was gonna say what you want about some of the games, but I think Xbox overall won out of the four game showcase that they showed. I think Xbox won it all. They had the most things. Well, you had Gears of War, you had Halo, you had Persona, and a few others sprinkled in there.
They had Fable, which people that's still like
dude.
Fable's a 50-50 on for some people.
But you gotta think,
looks like.
The thing is, this is not the Fable they originally was going to give us. That Fable was thrown out. This is a brand new Fable where you got the girl that played Petty Carter is the main villain in the fucking game.
I will say it looks better than the Fable that was intended.
Yes.
Oh God.
They threw that ugly fucking bitch that they were going to have in Fable. They completely threw that game out. They abandoned it for a new Fable game.
Well, yeah, because that one was going to do nothing but cost them money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Haley Atwell is
Haley Atwell. Now another thing, like I'm excited for the new Halo because the new Halo campaign evolved. They're adding, I think they said 4 new levels to the
4.
game.
Mm-hmm.
They completely remastered it from top to bottom. There's going to be all new. I don't know if they're going to do a multiplayer to it yet. They're still talking about it.
So we're planning on bringing back exclusives.
I also saw that with Halo, they're adding a new skull in, which allows you to go in third person.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Now the stuff for Gears, I got to watch. I went back and watched the Gears Direct and got to watch the gameplay and stuff. And so this is the events of E-Day. If anybody has ever played a game, you know E-Day. For the people that hasn't, this was the day that the Locusts came up from underground. This is after the Pendulum Wars. I think this is like 3 or 4 years after the Pendulum Wars. The Locusts attack Sarah. You have Dom and Marcus celebrating Dom's brother's death. They're at a bar, and all hell breaks loose. There's a new city that you're part of that's never been in the Gears of War franchise before. And hey, Atomic, guess what Ebola did? Ebola downloaded Gears of War Remastered so we can play it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's through, I think cloud, but I can still play it. Probably.
Yeah, and
cloud makes it a bit tougher, so if you got room on the hard drive, download it if you can.
Okay.
In the trailer, they show how Marcus gets his scar. In the trailer, like he's in a restaurant, and you see Ty see Marcus meets Ty, and they've known each other and stuff, and it just shows And my thing is, I'm glad that they're doing E-Day because they've abandoned the Gears franchise from Gears of War 5 because Gears of War 5 was fucking trash.
They're going back to the roots, it looks like.
Yes, and I'm happy. This is a prequel. Technically, this is going to be before Gears of War Judgment. Great fucking game. If you ever played it, play it. It's a phenomenal game. Didn't really get to see the Nintendo Direct. ABF did a live stream.
Okay,
I didn't get to watch it.
I watched it. I'll say, okay. for me, all there was Kingdom. I don't really care for Kingdom Hearts, but it's worth mentioning. Was Fire Emblem and
the remake of
Ocarina
of Time. I was gonna say that one was kind of big news.
I don't know if you saw this, Phantom, but the story for E-Day will be around over 14 hours long.
Yep.
So
day one.
This is gonna be
day one. I've already got it preloaded on. I've already got it pre-downloaded, and I also got the beta for the.
I'll just say this: I personally think it's a really smart move for Xbox to go back to embracing exclusives and embracing what made Xbox really great.
Yes.
Like the whole limited edition console, the whole green freaking design.
The translucence, which is the only kind of
anniversary.
Yeah, the translucence, which is the only kind of trans we tolerate around here.
Yep.
I had to say after they got rid of Phil Spencer and the woman that they put in his place, she is doing a phenomenal job. They got rid of everything on Xbox.
We doubted because she's a woman and whatever.
Well, she's unproven too, so I mean that was reasonable. But she said all the right things and she's done all the right things so far.
I did have this conversation with Phantom that I said maybe we need someone in charge of Xbox that's not like a gamer but is a business person, and she's business person, but also kind of understands gaming at the same time.
The one thing she reversed that a lot of Xbox fans, myself included, they dropped the price of Game Pass back down to $23 fucking. It's not fucking $30 anymore. They dropped it back down.
Which is incredibly rare.
Yeah.
Well, finish up. I'm going after you though.
And they dropped the price. There's more exclusives. Thank fucking God. They fixed a lot of the shit that was, the marketing and stuff. They're starting to listen to the players. Go ahead, Vatlaaw.
The other part of that, though, the way Phil Spencer had it trending is they were going away from Xbox entirely. They wanted to become Microsoft Gaming, and that was a huge misstep. And they've
100%.
started to lean back into Xbox. Because look, I said this at the Savannah meetup when I was talking to, it wasn't Blaine. It was Blaine 5, X-Wing. I was talking to X-Wing because he's one of the few on the panel that will defend it. I'll defend Xbox. I will not defend Microsoft.
No.
100%.
No.
Yeah.
And at least they've gone back to Xbox games instead of Microsoft games. They completely threw that out too.
Oh,
like I said,
you actually
they're
reminded
embracing
me
the
of the
Xbox
other
identity.
Yeah. The one thing circling a little bit back to Gears of War, I hope Ice-T's involved. Because he was involved. He was one of the voice actors there. He made a song, which was the credit song for the second game, if you all remember that.
No,
so
it was the third one. It was the third one.
All right,
yeah,
my bad
he
on
was
that.
the playable
I remembered
character in the
hearing
third
it.
game.
I could remember when his voice came up. That voice is familiar. And then like 3 or 4 lines of dialogue later, I was like, "Oh, that's fucking Ice-T."
Well, he was a playable
body count.
Yeah, so he played the guy that was in Char. He was the field guy, and then like later on they added him as a unlockable playable character
Aaron
in
Griffin
the game.
in Gears of War 3.
Griffin, yeah. And like they brought him back for he was a playable character in most of the games. And
I'm hoping they bring him back again because I mean he is a kind of gaming ambassador there. I know he had his role to play in SVU to where they made him look kind of like a moron, but the dude games. He's out there gaming, and he didn't give enough of a fuck to probably argue that Law and Order SVU. He's like, it's a fucking paycheck. We'll live with it.
Hey, Vatlaaw, remember Gears of War 3 when he's like living on that sled and he says, "Fuck you, Phoenix," and just flips him off as he's going across there. And you're sitting there. I guarantee you did it like I did, and I was like, "Well, fuck you too, motherfucker."
But no, it's nice when they have sort of a brand ambassador to reach out there, and he would defend Xbox, I think, if he would, but I think as a whole he would defend gaming as a viable hobby there. He loved the voice acting, he loved the gaming, and he partakes in it.
I think for myself, the last best Gears of War game was Gears of War 4. 5 was just absolute trash. I hated 5. I mean, I talked about this before, but like one of the achievements on 5, like the black dude that was in the Gears of War 4 and the girl it went from Marcus's son to the granddaughter of Primera, right? For Gears of War 5. And you and the black dude traveled, Sarah, and you went to like old places that was in Gears of War 2 and 3. You went where the riftworm came out of the ground. You went back to the facility where they found the way into the hollow and stuff. And so at the end of that game, her mother becomes the new queen of the Locusts, and you have a choice. You save Marcus's son or the black dude, right? If you save the black dude, you get the achievement for saving him. If you save Marcus's son, you don't get a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. I played it. I thought the game was horrible. They redid the game mechanics. Like you couldn't when you could run into cover, you can run into cover and you would like crouch behind something. It wasn't doing that anymore. The active reload fucking was god awful.
Oh, the perfect reload.
Yeah.
Did they get rid of it? Because that was one of the core features. I love that about it. That the whole active reloading takes time, and you can do a perfect reload.
Yeah, and the thing is, a lot of people don't know this is like when you get the active reload, it actually would boost the shot of your gun. It would actually give you a little bit more power, and they took it from two, like a primary and secondary, and they went from primary pistol. And they didn't have that other one. And then they added all these fucking smoke grenades, shotgun grenades, and stems, and fucking. Oh my god, fucking hated 5.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've played 5. I'm pretty sure I played 4 though. I'd have to actually look at my achievements.
I did 4.
1. Yeah, I did 1 through 3. I know I did Judgment. I'm fairly certain I did 4, but I know I haven't touched 5 because when I went to download 5, I just had an Xbox One at the time. And I saw how much space that fucking thing took up, and I'm like, no,
dude. Literally, they were doing the Fortnite with it, where they had the Terminator, they had Dave Bautista as a downloadable. He was a Marcus skin. They had the New Day in it. They had the T-1000 in it. They had Sarah Connor in it. They actually had a Cat. And I can't remember if it was Noble 1 from Halo, Halo Reach in it. They added like a shit ton of stuff, and I was like, I played it. The only thing I liked about Gears of War was they're the ones that created Horde mode, and like Halo brought like Halo took it and did Firefight with it, but Gears of War did it first with Gears of War 2 with the Horde mode. Probably my favorite game mode in Gears of War. I hope they bring that back because Horde mode is fucking fun with friends. But overall, I agree with Ebola. I think Xbox won the weekend. I think Xbox is starting to turn it around. I'm not happy with the next Xbox. Could be over $1,000 fucking dollars because it's going to be more in light of a PC than a console itself. Overall, I think Xbox has finally turned that page and they won the weekend.
And the biggest loser is PlayStation.
Yeah.
And it is funny. Every exclusive PlayStation had got stolen by.
Look what they did with Destiny. Look what they just did with Destiny. They killed Destiny.
But look across the other 3 awards. Blade got Summer Games Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's coming to Xbox.
Xbox got Persona, all the Persona games.
Yes.
And Nintendo got Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean, like the new Stellar Blade, rumor is that the company is publishing it themselves.
Yes.
And they're going to bring it. They're going to bring it to Xbox.
They're not exclusive to Sony anymore, so they're going to do all platforms, which is
So-
going to be PC and Xbox.
Just want to point something out. Homok dropped another $10
Yes.
donation.
Okay.
Something I loved about the Nintendo Direct was that Muramasa had gone out of Wii, Vita Hell, and with that Vanillaware is now on Steam. Here's hoping that we can get a Dragon's Crown port at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. All it would take right now for Sony to buy some goodwill, even if they're like, hey, we heard you. It's not going to be ready for a few years, but we are going to start active development on Destiny 3. That's all it would take right now to pull them out of the gutter with a lot of good fan will.
Yeah,
it would not go back. It would not go back and win the weekend for them, but it would grant them some goodwill.
But Destiny wasn't a Sony exclusive. That was
It was
no,
Bungie.
it was Bungie.
Yeah.
It was,
I do kind of feel bad for them because it's a bunch of fans that left Halo, left other games to play
with
Destiny.
how Bungie did Marty, they can freaking eat all the damnation they want.
Yeah,
but
honestly, they deserve to get trashed.
But can we talk about the biggest failure for Sony over the weekend? The new God of War game.
I was wondering if that's what he was going with.
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody wants it. Nobody wants it.
The thing is, everyone calls it because people hate it's a woman. Yet
I want to add on to what Phantom said real quick.
Okay.
Anyone dumb enough to realize this? Just because someone says nobody wants it, that doesn't literally mean nobody on Earth wants it. It just means nobody relevant enough, and there's not
the vast majority
prominent enough group of people.
I'm a God of War fan.
Shit.
I'm a God of War fan. I haven't played Ragnarok because I don't have a updated fucking. I don't have a PlayStation 6. I played all the God of War games, PSP games. I played the first Norse mythology one. Fucking loved it. I don't want to do a video game where I'm play as Kratos' dead fucking wife goes to the afterlife and she's skipping around and fucking there in that fucking cube bullshit.
Yeah,
Huey from freaking The Boys plays that damn cube.
Yeah, the thing is, the argument is people don't want to play because it's a woman, yet the Cellblade thing exists. But also the problem is,
Ebola. Somebody find the memes. Find the memes.
Oh, the chair meme.
Yeah. They make it where she's washing clothes and cooking dinner and shit. I'll play it. I'll fucking play it.
The thing is, it's not because she's a woman. It's because you're putting the main character of God of War, which is Kratos, and changing the main character into his wife, which is his wife, but no one has any interest to play that character.
If they had a subtitle and they said like a God of War story or something like that, and it was her title,
spin-off of God of War, but it says it's a mainline game.
Would you guys agree with me on this? If she was alive in that God of War game, to where she was running around with Kratos and Atreus, where she was actually a character that you would play along with instead of it being what was the female no Atreus not the woman
fucking Zeus's
Freyr
not Zeus's
Freyr, right?
Odin's
Odin's wife. Yeah. If it would have been Faye going around with them, running around doing with that, I could see them say at the end of God of War she dies. Then maybe you could say people would want to play a game to see what happened to her in the afterlife. You only see her in a fucking cutscene in the fucking game.
I'll say this. Another thing that's an issue with it is the entire franchise is named after Kratos' title, God of
fucking War.
I think if they titled it Goddess of War, maybe you could be like, okay.
She's not even a god. She's not even a goddess of war. She's a fucking giant.
Giant of War. I don't know.
No, just name it her fucking name and put as a subtitle a God of War story. You don't put God of War in the title unless it involves the fucking God of War.
And what they call it, like Laufey? They're calling it Laufey. So yeah,
God
so
of War Laufey, which also Laufey is also the mother or child of Loki, depending what mythology you're looking at.
Norse mythology's got some wild freaking.
I mean, I'm saying that because some
branch.
stories has it as his mother, and some has it as
it's a
his
crown
daughter.
with how much of a family tree it is.
Yeah, but overall,
it's a
Xbox had the best showcase over the weekend. I think overall,
Nintendo had a close second.
I will say there is as AP said, there is an argument for Nintendo. Like I'd accept either one of those, but no, Sony's catching the L.
I think Game Pass does. I mean, the Summer Games Fest is a 50-50 since it's not really a console game fest. It's more of a mix.
The only reason I'll sit here and say that Xbox, that Nintendo will get second place is because they didn't show much gameplay for the one game that people wanted to see, which was Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I know.
Well, to be fair, they didn't really have
Kingdom
to.
Hearts.
Yes.
No, they didn't have to, but like a lot of people are kind of tired of the whole cinematic trailers.
I think
we do have an idea what it's going to look like. So
yeah, I think the ending with Kingdom Hearts and Ocarina of Time was like a good end to that direct. Because everyone's like,
all right, everybody, if there's nothing else to really talk about, we've come to the end of our show. So we're going to start running outros. Kreese, what you got going on?
Well, cultural videos coming soon. I'm going to probably talk about Idris Elba not wanting to be James Bond. Going to do the video probably like tomorrow and then drop it on Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday we got anime homework in our Discord, watching Avatar The Last Airbender. Also we got Ninjas at Night at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern with me and Vagabond. And then on Friday nights, I'm with DA and his anime nights crew. And also, we are going to be doing a anime side quest episode soon. So, yeah, that's what I got going on. And, of course, like Thursdays here with you guys. Yeah.
Atomic, what you got going on? I got to see that wholesome interview with your dad today.
Oh, the father and
that was
son.
Wholesome.
I made the
Wait,
joke.
where is your father, by the way?
So I don't know. He's
buying
like
milk
a
and
typical
cigarettes.
black man. He's gone.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in weeks. No,
speaking, and he appears.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, you come back with a milk, Ronan?
Afterwards, right after I ended it, I told Ronan, I was like, this shit's gonna be memed. Everyone's gonna be the fuck out of this. He's like, oh yeah.
I was memeing you in the fucking chat. I'm like, oh, I love the father son dynamic.
Well, also, when you see him on Monday, he looks like a cat with the ears behind him.
So yeah, that's
so
true.
are you also a furry there, AP?
No. I reject that part of the family.
I could make that happen.
Wait. Oh, no.
You've already made it happen.
He might be related to Tobias Hayden.
I have done it already.
Wait. If you're implying that I'm one of what Ronan is, I won't say it because that'll get clipped.
What, gay?
If you're implying
French,
that, then you're also implying that Smoo is also technically one. So
wait. So you're what? So you're a gay communist furry?
Ebola, just let him outro. God damn it!
I'll just say this: Smoo and I have this little joke that apparently we look alike.
I gotta take a piss. Let's finish this shit.
Oh, I'm gonna have a
all right.
long
You can find me on
now.
my YouTube channel. You can find mine on my YouTube channel at Atomic Patriot, where I upload Mondays and Fridays. I do a Wednesday interview with a bunch of people, and I've interviewed Carol Brown, NDA Andrew, Cole Hauser, recently Ronan, and a bunch of other people. I've got a few guests lined up, and also I'm also on X, where I offend people. I'm also on Critic List, where I do occasional movie reviews. And oh crap, Tobias Head is in chat.
God damn it! Fuck you, Campia.
All right.
Oh boy.
Who's next? Ebola.
Yeah. All right. My name's Ebola / YouTube, where I talk about, where I talk about usually Asia-related stuff Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe a view Friday, and a stream Thursday, which I was mostly going over the Lego brick thing again.
Day night.
And then Thursday, back gaming with the homies back, and then Vagabonds weirdness stream. Other than that, that's about it for me.
All right, for myself. So tomorrow night in the official For the Homies Discord, for Sunday matinee with the homies, we're going to be doing Superman Day on Sunday. We're going to be watching World's Finest, the Batman Superman crossover from the animated movie tomorrow night. Gaming with the Homies returns Saturday night, and we got a special guest next week. Not going to announce that because we haven't got confirmation yet. Also, I am going to be working on my opinions of the Gears of War Direct pretty soon. Go check out my Masters of the Universe video I did today. And that's pretty much it for myself. So, Vatlaaw, what you got going on? I'll let the guest go last.
Well, yeah, apparently you had to pee, so you had to make it quick, which means I need to draw it out longer. Nah, I won't be too long. One, I appreciate coming on here. It's always a lot of fun when I'm on this show. As for what I'm doing, well, directly after this, at 10 o'clock, Ebola's South Korea Republic will be kicking off in the World Cup, which I will be watching that. Did you just clap for that, really?
Hey, I'm excited.
Oh, it's nice that they made it. Other than that, so we could get through this and get through this podcast. Friday's
the old man has to go pee.
Yeah, Friday's kind of up in the air with me and BS Warren. It's going to be one of my last few days here, so I might cancel Friday's stream just so I can hang out with family because I only get to see them once a year. Sunday nights, I will be on Vagabonds. I swear it's not hentai for at least a little while. That'll be on the Runaway Vagabonds channel, 8:30 Eastern, whatever 30 for whatever time zone you happen to be in. That goes back from 8:30 Eastern. Mondays, I would normally be on Isaac's channel for Golden Age Podcast, but I have an 800-mile drive to make, so I will not be on there this week. Although every other week, I'm normally a recurring guest on there. Other than that, once again, appreciate being on here. Appreciate you, chat. Appreciate our one furry on the panel and then our other humanoids on the panel as well. I'll give it back to Phantom so he can kill this shit.
All right, we'll see you guys Saturday night gaming with the homies. Have a good night. Don't be gay campia. Fuck Tobias Hayden.
Buy the merch.
Which is still campia. Buy the merch, and also we are working on a very special matinee with the homies t-shirt. We've got the design done and stuff, and that's gonna be probably launching sometime next week. And so thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys Saturday night gaming with the homies. Buy the merch. Goodbye, everybody. Don't be gay campia.
Don't be gay, chat.
Don't be gay,
everybody. Fuck you.